Hey, I'm Not So Ace Trainer, and what about feral Pokemon? Let's get into it. I am on record saying that I believe we won't see the future and past forms of Pokemon, and that I believe there will be a different form of Pokemon that can go through the mirror dimension. But I cannot deny that I'm also on record saying multiple times that past games usually show us something that will be in the following ones. First of all, let me start by saying that I know the game is leaking, I know it. And I'm asking you to not talk about that in the comments, or if you do, if you mention something about the leaks, please let other people know that you will talk about that before they read, just to not ruin their experience. I don't mind it, but they probably do, so don't ruin their experience. And with that said, let's just look at how Pokémon Legends Arceus might have hinted at something more. I have said it a lot of times and made full videos about this thing that Game Freak likes to do, with examples like the Grammomatic being the trial for the crafting system in Pokémon Legends Arceus. We using Pokémon that aren't our own to move around with the right Pokémon from Alola could have been the trial for the noble rides in Pokémon Legends Arceus, or even the aiming system from the Pokéball in Let's Go could have evolved into the catching mechanic from Legends. These are only some of them, but there are many more. The important part is to remember that Pokemon is always checking the waters. And this works with themes as well, as Birdkeeper Toby recently talked about on his channel with the past and future / tradition and innovation themes of the new 2 Regis in the Crown Tundra. But what does this have to do with the old and new forms? As I said, I don't believe they will be a thing, at least not how people are designing them. But looking at the more recent past, and by more recent I mean really recent with Pokémon Legends Arceus, we saw Pokémon, behaving in a more wild manner. It wasn't just Pokémon living in the wild together with humans, it was Pokémon living in the wild and attacking humans in a way never before seen. And here, my speculation or theory, whatever you want to call it, starts to take place. If we take into consideration the fact that previous games always influenced the following ones in some way, be it on theme or features, there's a big chance that with a big open world to explore, something similar might be in the works. The reason why I say that this Pokemon might not have anything to do with different forms is because it might actually have to do with how far from the civilization they are. The deeper you explore in this big world, the more aggressive the Pokemon become, because they are less used to interacting with humans. Not necessarily like alphas were, but how some species, like for example Chinks, was in the Hisui region. My only issue with this is how it would work for 2 completely different games. If one focuses on tradition and the other on innovation, it's fair to assume that they have different ways to approach Pokemon. What I mean is that in Pokémon Scarlet it makes more sense that the mentality is to let the Pokemon live free, and in Pokémon Violet you try to tame them in order to study them, since you are more likely to look for knowledge in a game focusing on innovation. Unless on one you let them live free because that's what nature wants, and in the other one you let them live free because you technically don't need them, you only need technology. So 2 very different games that become very like the other one, basically telling us that innovation and tradition can live together because they are not so different after all. Anyway, that's just a random thought that I had, and I wanted to put that into words about Pokemon being more aggressive like we saw in Pokémon Legends Arceus. But what about you? Did you like how Pokemon interacted with you in Pokémon Legends Arceus? Let me know in the comments down below. And now, like the video if you like it, dislike if you don't, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Pokemon content, and also ring the bell so you know when the next video is out. You can follow me on social media and Twitch. I stream there Wednesday to Sunday, not Saturday, or join our Discord. All the links are in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.